This is my van, or rather the van I'm using at present. It's the Deathlef 7017 Trend. This is the Gitzenweilerhof campsite. It's near Lindau, so it's 7 kilometers from Lindau, and I'm going to walk there right now. So I'm going to show you the way to get there. It's the middle of March, but having been unseasonably cold, it was snowing last week, it is now rather pleasant and warm, and so I shall go to Lindau and there and back with a little bit of walking around Lindau, probably looking around 20 kilometers. There's a cycle track on the other side of the road, which I think is very convenient. You can go to Lindau either way, either that way or the way I'm going to go, which is through the forest, which is down here. Walk down the other way, it's through a golf course, or if you don't want to walk through the golf course, then you can walk around it. But the locals were walking through the golf course, so I did too. One thing that's really impressed me in the short time I've been here is the bird life. So I've seen, for example, kestrels, woodpecker in the morning, stork, herons. I was rather surprised to see the stork, because as far as I'm aware I think they're only in transit here. You can actually walk through the forest, but it was raining quite heavily for 2 days and there was snow before that, so it's going to be rather muddy, so I'll give that a miss. But there is a road around the side which is hard, and therefore I won't get all dirty. So the sign says it's 6 kilometers to the island of Lindau, and the hamlet of Wavecamper is 1 kilometer down here. So there's a limit of 7.5 tons, except if you live here. Warning about frogs on the road, and unusually this road is closed between 18:30 and 6:30. I wonder why that could be. This is the village of Weiler. It has this rather cute chapel here. as well as a camper van. Date of the chapel is 1876. Door is open, so I can go in. Obviously it's only a small village, so there's not a great deal of requirement for a bigger place of worship. I was in Ely in the UK in October. There's this huge cathedral there, and they held the morning service in a room which was half, even less than half this size. This is now one of the main roads into Lindau. There's the bus stop, and you can get the bus from the campsite, and it's free of charge. You show your camping card and then you can use the bus as much as you like. Of course, if you use the bus, you miss the walk. There's 2 buses an hour. That's an evangelical church, and at the time of the Reformation, Lindau is one of those towns which became Protestant. So it's now around 500 years since the Reformation. In the case of Lindau, I believe that happened around 1528, a bit later than in other places. And round the corner here is where the buses are, except there aren't any at the moment. But when you take the bus from the campsite, you go here and then you can walk the rest if you don't want to take another bus. And here we'll be turning left. Toilets are here on the left if you need them. Lake Constance, Bodensee in German, one of the largest lakes in Europe. This model shows the free imperial town of Lindau in 1800. And so what we can see is the bridge, which we're now just about to cross, which is there. Obviously the bridge has been repaired. We can see the fortifications, which are style from the 16th century. And we can see what it looks like internally, with the places of worship, as always, taking pride of place. And a clear market square. And out here, this part, that is the lake. Note that there's no fortifications as such on this side, but of course by the beginning of the 19th century they were no longer needed. That wouldn't have been so much of a help by then. Lindau became part of Bavaria in 1805, and for 2 years it was part of Austria. So this film of the walk from Gitzenweilerhof to Lindau I shall conclude here, but you can also see another film about Lindau. You can see a film about Gitzenweilerhof, and you can see plenty of films about life in southern Germany, or maybe not so much life, but rather things to do. My life in southern Germany. So it's me in Lindau, signing off.